Hi guys. Today in math I'm using something new called Jamboard. So it's on the screen in front of me that you can see, and I'm also writing on an iPad. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so the topic for today in math is putting decimal numbers in order from smallest to largest. It's using your textbook on page 187 to 190. So you don't have to go get it now, but that's where I'm getting these examples from. Okay, so if I change pages, okay. So on this page, taken right out of your textbook, they are comparing the heights of mountains that are found all across Canada. And so when you compare numbers that are decimal numbers, you have to look at, you have to look at the numbers in front of the decimal first. So when you are looking at numbers to see which one is the smallest, you are looking at the numbers that are the smallest. So I see that there are two numbers that start with a 0. So those ones would be my smallest. Okay, so I've narrowed it down to 2. One of those two numbers is the smallest. So now I have to look into the tenths spot. So I look here and I see it's an 8 and an 8. Well, that doesn't help me any. So right now, I still don't know which number is smaller. So I'm going to look at the hundredths column now. And I can compare a 1 and a 3. So when I think about those two numbers, which one is smaller? Of course, it's the 1. So the smallest mountain right now is the one in New Brunswick. So I'm going to put a number 1 beside New Brunswick because I know that is the smallest. Okay, and then I'm going to cross it off. Now, the next one would be the number 2 place mountain because it is the next biggest. All right, now I have to go look at the rest of the numbers. Now the rest of them are pretty easy because we only go back to the first number. So over here I see 1 is the next biggest number. If 0 was my first number, then 1 is the next biggest one. So that one is the third largest mountain. Oops, I forgot this one down here. So number 2, okay, so this one here, that comes after 1. So that is the fourth largest mountain. And then 5th and 6th. So I could do the rest of it just by looking at the number that's in the front. Okay, I hope that makes some sense. Okay, we're going to do another example. On the next page in your textbook, they're talking about microorganisms that are very small. So a lot of times you'll see microorganisms being measured with decimal numbers because that's how small things are. Okay, so many organisms are too small to be seen with the naked eye. Scientists use a microscope to study them. Here are the lengths of the 4 microorganisms. So what you need to do is you need to put them in order from greatest to least. So this time we're looking for the biggest number first. So they all start with a 0. So that does not help me. So now I'm looking for the greatest number. So I'm looking in the tenths column. I'm seeing that it is a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 1. That doesn't help me any. Okay, so now I am looking in the hundredths column. And I see a 5, a 3, a 1, and a 2. So which is the biggest number between 5, 3, 1, and 2? which one is the biggest number? Well, it's the 5. So this one here, the tardigrade, 0.15 is the largest. Okay, now what number is the next largest? It's the one with the 3. So the Euglena, so 0.139, that's the next biggest. It doesn't matter if it has more numbers, because if I were to insert a number up here in that one, it would have to be a 0. Okay, so the biggest is 5, the next is 3. So what number's bigger, a 1 or a 2? Well, it's a 2. So a paramecium, 0.125. Okay, and then the smallest one, the Vorticella, 0.11. Now, if I wanted to add another number so it was all written to the thousandths, it's okay for me to add a 0 in there. Okay, so that is example number 2. Okay, so then we're going to go to your textbook. And in your textbook, this is just question number 1A. And I believe the instructions are put them in order from least to greatest. So they're all the same size. So we just have to look at the number behind the decimal. So the number behind the decimal, which number is the smallest? Okay, so that is the smallest. Which number comes next? It should be that one. And then what is the largest number? Well, the one that is left. Okay, so at the end of this video, you'll have to come back and finish the rest of number 1. Okay, number 2, it says use a sign, either greater than, less than, or equal to. So remember the signs are like that. So, and the alligator always eats the bigger number. So the wide end of the sign always eats the bigger number. So which is bigger, a 0.2 or a 0.4? So that's the way the sign should be there. Okay, number 3. The instructions for number 3 are put all of these decimals in order from least to greatest. So just like the mountain question that we looked at, we have to figure out which one of these is the smallest. Okay, so take a look at them. So I see that they all start with a 0, so that doesn't help. So now I'm looking for the smallest number. Well, I've got 3 numbers here that all start with a 0 in the 10th spot. So my guess is it's going to be one of those. So now I have to go to the 100th spot. Well, there's a 2, a 0, and a 0. Well, what's smaller, a 2 or a 0? Okay, so now I know it's going to be one of those 2. Okay, then I have to look at the 3rd number. There's a 9 and a 2. So which one's smaller? Well, it's the 2. So I know that that is the smallest number that I have in this group. Okay, so I'm going to cross it off. And then my next one was 0.009. Then I'll cross it off. Then my next smallest one was 0.02. Now, if it bothers you, adding an extra 0 in there is not going to change the number. Now, I'm not going to add it this time. So we can see that zeros are small, and then there's a 2, and then 009, and then 02. So now I just have to compare the last two numbers that are here. This one starts with a 0.1 and 0.576. So which one's smaller? A 5 or a 1? It's a 1. So 0.1 comes next, and I'm not going to put any extra numbers in it. And then the largest number in the group is 0.576. So there, that's how you do number 3. Okay, last page. So I want you guys to give it a try now. So go to page 189, and I want you guys to do the rest of number 1, 2, and 3, and then you can also try number 4. So we'll do the rest of the page tomorrow. I'll make another video. Okay, I hope this works and you guys could see me writing stuff as we go. All right, go do some work.